If you've been with me on this channel for a little while, then you know that I've been conducting a series of interviews with veteran leadership and executive coaches. I've been having these long-form interviews to give you a lot of insight into the world of leadership and executive coaching, and to give you ideas on how you can be a more effective coach and have a more successful practice. In this clip, I've taken a selected question and answer from one of the past interviews to give you an opportunity to reinforce an existing point if you've already watched the whole interview, or to give you an opportunity to just learn a little bit from this executive coach. If you like this question and answer and you haven't watched the whole interview, I highly recommend that you find it on this channel and do so. Now, currently, I know you do some work with the SBA as well as run your own executive coaching practice. And it's interesting because in my background, I worked with the SBDC for a few years as a consultant while I was running my business coaching franchise. How do you manage juggling working with an outside organization like SBA and what their demands are of you and managing your own practice?
Yeah, here's what I love. So being a creativity coach and coming from the performing arts sector, there is no mission driven business more intent than a small business owner. You are close to what their purpose is, and that is very similar to my performing arts background, is that the show must go on no matter what, and what the deliverable is. But so when I work with cohorts, so I have a cohort of 24 right now. This is our second year working together in the Seattle area, and it's really as a coach, not consulting. So they have all the business advice, they have their learning modules, they have all of the expertise provided for them, but I really get to use my coaching skills, and it's coaching the cohort. So how do they learn from each other? What are their shared experiences? And so it's coaching and facilitating. Team coaching is what I would call it, the competency that we're familiar with. And it is that power of finding those connections that are like-minded, that they can not only affirm their own expertise, but find lived experiences. And as a coach, I get to facilitate the questions, facilitate what would have the biggest impact for a cohort rather than an individual. But then we also get to do individual coaching of the business leaders as well. So I don't really find it as a real hard break from coaching because of how this program is structured.
Right.
And I think what has been really interesting this year, they have added a lot of incentives for the cohort. And these guys are driven. We just got started, but Seattle is on the top of the pack right now. And it's really fun. It's really fun to see how quickly coaching conversations can help people move forward in their business.
It really sounds like a joy to be doing that work. I mean, I can just sense your energy and love for it, and I've seen that come through in your words too when you describe it in LinkedIn posts, etc. So it seems like it's not stressful to try and juggle that work and managing your own practice. That while you may be working for a different organization, it's the type of work that you love to do. So it's complementary in that way.
Yeah. One of the things that I say, and I have my own purpose statement and mission in what I do. And, part of what I do is create agents of momentum. And so being able to work with this group and try things and see, how they are becoming agents of momentum, they will end up with a 3-year growth plan. It is really fulfilling, but it also is fine-tuning my skills as well.
Exactly. And so you're getting paid to practice and produce great results for people who are super driven. That was one of the reasons I liked business coaching early on, because working with people who are so passionate about their businesses is always fun and rewarding when they get tangible results through the work together. And you're in line with the trend in coaching, which is team coaching. You're getting some great skills there.
And the good news is that after the program ends, I last year I ended up with several individuals that wanted to continue, and so it's building my practice as those who raise their hand, who are ready for additional coaching one-on-one, come forward.
Terrific. And you're raising your fame in the area too, with groups of people. So you're getting known faster by working with groups. So I just love how that's working out for you.